Hey folks, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the photosynthesis simulator for assessment task 1 in science. It's a really easy to use simulator, but there's a couple of tricks that can sort of trip you up. Then I just want to show you just to make your time a bit more efficient and useful. So your teacher is going to give you a link. In my case, I've just given titled it Photosynthesis Simulator for my students. So you're just going to want to click on that and it's going to take you to the simulator over here. Now, just to give some background information on what's going on, we've got a green water plant. In real life, you would use something called a lodia, and we've submerged it in a body of water inside of the beaker. And what's going to happen with this plant is it's going to absorb carbon dioxide, as all plants do, and then it's going to give off oxygen. And the reason we've got the water here is you can see how much oxygen it's giving off because it'll start to bubble. And that's our dependent variable. The more bubbles it's giving off per minute means the faster rate of photosynthesis. Now, our independent variable, the one thing that we're going to be changing, well, there's two things that we can look at. The first one is the intensity of light, which I'll show you, and the other one is the concentration of carbon dioxide. Just before I get started, I'll just point out that T over here, this is measuring time in seconds, and it's always going to stop at a minute. And up here, the simulator is also recording the number of bubbles in a minute. Over with our intensity of light, we can change it. If I slap it all the way up to 6, it gets brighter, and I can take it all the way down to 0. And you'll need to record your data for the 6 different intensities of light. Just for the purpose of this, I'm going to leave it on 2. And cool, so we're in experiment 1. The first thing that you need to change is the simulator is quite slow, so we need to click on this and we're going to go to speed up. And all that means is the whole thing is going to go really quickly for us. Groovy. All right, just click the play button. And as you can see, it's bubbling. And our time is 60 seconds. And the number of bubbles in that 60 seconds was 20. So the next thing that we do is we click this circle. That just means record or store. And it's recorded it for us. Now, you can leave it like this on the graph, but I think it would be a lot more efficient of your time to go to the worksheet. So we're in intensity of light 2, and I would record that data. So the first amount of bubbles that we got was 20 in light 2. Cool. And then we're going to come back, and we're going to click play button again. It's going to jack it up. And we got 21 buttons here. So I click record. Let's move it up there. And I'm going to do 21, so on and so forth. So you need to do this for light 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to do it 3 times for each, and then you'll need to calculate the average. And then after that, there's obviously the graphing exercise that you can do. Now, in terms of the CO2, experiment 2, we don't actually need to speed it up. So we'll go to experiment 2 over here.
X2.
X2, all right. And our independent variable is the percentage of carbon dioxide that's in the water. So the more carbon dioxide you have in the water, you would expect the faster the plant to be. And you can move this up here. But as I said, you don't actually need to click the speed button. You just hit play and it'll go really fast for you as well. Cool. Good luck.